So hello guys, good day. So it's been a long time na hindi tayo nag-post ng video natin this channel, but today what we're going to do is we're going to do some riddle and mystery solving. So hello guys, what's up? It's been a long time na hindi tayo nagkikita-kita. So for today, may bago tayong video na gagawin and it's something new. What we're going to do today is we're going to solve some mystery situations na magpapalabas ng Sherlock Holmes. Atin. So join me as I answer different riddles and mysteries in this video. So tara, let's start. Okay, maganda yung intro natin.
So in one small town there lived three neighbors, Mr. Black, Mr. Brown, and Mr. White. Quite a colorful trio.
At silang lahat ay mga
Which
chismoso.
one stole a necklace from the town's only jewelry store? Honestly, I don't have a clue, but maybe you do. Here are some tricky riddles you'll have.
Ito ang mahirap sa atin eh. Pag hindi na natin kaya, papagawa nyo sa iba.
You'll have to crack to earn the title of the world's best detective. Your results
we're up to
await at
our
the end.
very first mystery riddle.
Number 1, the missing jewelry.
Okay.
It was Mr. and Mrs. Smith's wedding anniversary.
Okay. So tingin ko dito, yung lalaki dito, si Brad Pitt. At yung babae, si Angelina Jolie. So, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith was going to put on diamond earrings her husband gave her for their wedding. But
Say,
when she
niya,
opened her jewelry box, she was shocked to see that the earrings were missing.
Oh.
She called her teenage daughters, Dora and Laura. I've told you so many times not to touch my things. Who took my jewelry this time?
Okay, sandali lang. Mapapansin nyo dun sa sinabi ng mother, who took my jewelry this time? So, mukhang matitikal talaga yung mga kamay nitong mga anak niya. So, mukhang natural talagang magnanakaw kasi siguro dati may nangyari ng incident na nakawan tapos ngayon meron na naman ulit. So, tignan natin kung anong isasagot nila.
Dora was indignant. I haven't touched your jewelry box.
Okay.
Laura also denied taking her mom's stuff. Why would I need your old earrings? Are 10 seconds enough for you to figure out which girl is lying?
Okay. So, dahil meron naman akong luxury para itigil yung video, analyze natin ng konti. So, hindi raw si Laura ang kumuha, hindi raw si Dora ang kumuha. So, sinong kumuha? Si Boots? Okay, to answer it seriously, so I think sino ba yung nauna? Si Laura yung kumuha, yung second one. Kasi, wala naman sinabi yung parent niya kung ano yung klase ng earring na meron niya. Pero bakit niya sinabi na hindi niya kinuha yung old na earring? So, tignan natin if I got it right. Okay, so tingin ko talaga ang kumuha dito si Laura.
It was Laura who stole the earrings.
So,
Her
nakuha
mom
natin
didn't
na tama.
specify which piece of jewelry was missing. Uh-oh. Number 2,
So,
the
up to our second
INSOMNIAC.
video.
A man was exhausted after a long work day.
Okay.
But when he finally nestled down in his bed, he couldn't fall asleep. He tossed and
couldn't fall
turned until
asleep.
eventually he picked up his cell phone, dialed a number, listened to several long tones, and hung up. After that, he immediately fell asleep. How so?
Okay, so analyze natin ulit. Yung lalaki is very tired. So, kung ako yon, malamang makatulog ako agad. Pero, sinabi dito na hindi siya agad makatulog. So, maybe there's something na nagpapahirap sa kanya makatulog. So, kinuha lang niya yung cellphone niya. So, I think diba yung insomniac yung mga hindi nakakatulog. So whether or not may outside scenario or na nagko-cause para sa kanya hindi makatulog, diba kahit peaceful yung environment hindi ka dapat makakatulog, diba? So nakaka-intrigue yung title niya, bakit na sinabi na insomniac yun. Pero if I will have to answer yung riddle, I think I will have to say na hindi ko alam ang sagot. Tignan natin.
Gusto ko sumabog, sabihin ng mga masamang mga words.
His next-door neighbor was snoring loudly, but the phone ringing woke the offender up, and the man finally managed to fall asleep.
Teka, parang nakakaloko naman yata yung video kasi sabi insomniac, tapos dahil lang pala yung kapitbahay niya malakas humilik, hindi siya nakakatulog. So parang medyo na-defer sa ibang parang dinirect yung attention natin sa ibang klaseng way of thinking. So medyo hindi natin nakuha yung isang yun. So maybe we can get the second one right. Let's continue.
Number 3, an accident on a cruise ship.
Okay.
Officer Larson was doing security on a luxurious cruise liner. One day, the ship got into a terrible storm. Most passengers stayed in their cabins since they were all seasick from the huge waves. But suddenly, the officer heard a strange noise coming from the deck. He rushed there and found a man lying unconscious on the floor. When the man came around, he told Larson that he had been on his way back to his room when somebody hit him on the head and took his money and phone. Officer Larson found 2 suspects, Mike and Jacob.
So tandaan niyo si
Mike
Mike at si
said that
Jacob.
at the moment of the robbery, he had been working out in the ship's onboard gym. And Jacob claimed that he had been in the bathroom, feeling terribly sick. Who's probably lying?
Okay, so kung during that time ng incident walang ilaw and everything was locked up and was asked to stay in their seats, parang merong alibi si Mike na he was in the gym. So probably hindi. Mas maniniwala ako kay Jacob if I were the security guard. Mas maniniwala ako kay Jacob kasi if everyone was seasick, so I would probably have to go doon sa or believe yung alibi ni Jacob na he went to the CR. So probably si Mike is the one making the wrong alibi. So I would have to say it's Mike.
Mike, if the waves were bad enough to make people sick, the gym was probably closed so that the equipment didn't fall on someone and hurt them.
Let's go on to our
A
fourth
missing
riddle.
soccer coach. One day, a famous soccer coach went missing right from the locker room. The detective has 3 suspects, and all of them are from the coach's team. Brandon says that after training, he stayed on the field to practice a bit more.
Okay.
Andrew explains that he had to rush off the field immediately after practice due to a family emergency. And James claims that the coach had still been there when he left the locker room. Who's the kidnapper?
So, the first one, I think, is yung alibi niya is just normal. Yung pangalawa is mukhang normal naman lahat ng alibi, but if you can remember yung klase ng mga damit na meron sila, medyo intriguing sa akin bakit yung tao sa gitna is iba na yung damit, pero hindi ako sure what's the reason why dun sa video iba yung damit niya. I just can't figure it out. So I think I just don't know the answer for this one. So let's just continue.
It's Andrew. If he had to rush off so quickly, he wouldn't have time to go to the changing room. Yet he's wearing normal clothes, not his uniform.
So that's the reason why bakit napansin ko na iba yung damit niya. So yung alibi pala niya is mali. Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
5. A friendly hitchhiker. It was a scorching hot day when Officer Robinson was driving along a country road. Suddenly, he noticed a hitchhiker on the side of the road and stopped to give him a lift. The man was so thankful. He said he'd been waiting for someone to pick him up for more than 2 hours.
So, ganun talaga siya katagal? Naghintay doon for 2 hours?
Then he offered the officer some chocolate. Robinson declined the treat and told the hitchhiker that he was looking for a group of bank robbers. The hitchhiker suddenly exclaimed, "A red car just sped past me. It must have been them. But they were going the other way. We'll need to turn back." However, Robinson immediately took him to the police station. Fair enough. The man turned out to be one of the robbers. How did the officer know that?
Okay. I can remember na sinabi nung hitchhiker na he had been waiting for 2 hours. Pero nakakapagtaka na he was still able to give or offer yung policeman ng chocolate. Well, I think kung 2 hours yun and sinabi diba na mainit, I think dapat sinabi niya or at least nakita natin na yung chocolate niya is nag-melt. At least, wala lang. I think it's just the logical reason or logical analogy para doon. So, hindi ko alam if I may be right or wrong. Siguro tignan natin.
If the hitchhiker had been standing on the side of the road for 2 hours on a hot day, his chocolate would have melted already. Melted already. Melted already. So who lives in a pineapple under the sea? So
I
he
got it
lied to
right.
lead Robinson the wrong way.